Hello and welcome to our short film in which we'll be looking at St Augustine's High School and how it has developed over the last 20 years since it first opened in 1969. We will be going around a few of the departments and seeing how successful the running of them has been. We will also be talking to some of the pupils and some of the teachers. To start with, we have Mr David Chalmers, one of the assistant head teachers who helps a great deal with the running of the school. Now Mr Chalmers, can you give us a few details about your work here?
Well, Dominic, it's a pretty demanding job, you know. I mean, a lot of the time I simply go around going,
So, there you have it. And now for something completely different.
I was smiling, you shouldn't be smiling.
Good evening. This is the news at 10, and here are tonight's main news headlines.
The pussycat ate the dumpling, the pussycat ate the dumpling. Mama stood by, she cried, my oh my, the pussycat ate the dumpling.
It's understood there has been an attempt on President Bush's life in Washington, D.C. We have some news on the telephone line with Michael LeBuck, our correspondent in Washington, D.C., ready to give us some information on this event. Michael, we understand there has been an attempt on President Bush's life in Washington, D.C. Is this correct?
Yeah.
It's also understood that President Bush is in hospital seeking urgent medical help. Is this also true?
Yeah.
Well, Michael, could you tell us what his condition in hospital is?
He's dead.
Oh. Well, there's a turn up for the books. President Bush is dead. But back to more important news. And here is a news flash. From the London Secure Mental Hospital, it's understood that there has been an escape of several mentally deranged people. It's understood that these people are dangerous and should not be approached. The police are warning people not to go out in the Wormwood Scrubs region of London tonight. Well, sports news now, and now here are some important football results from the
What do we say? Oh, what an enthusiastic audience. Hello and welcome to the show. My name's Paul Daniels and I'm not going to do any comment on my hair because it's very nice. My name's Paul Daniels, or Pungent Paul for short, as I'm known by my closest friends, as I've not washed myself since 1952. So, we've got a packed show for you today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be having someone getting cut in half on the magical hall table here. Very good table, this. But first, we shall have a young, talented juggler from all the way from across the Atlantic, the big pond as they call it. Or maybe they don't. Anyway, here he is, Smelly Git.
you. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Mr. Daniels, for giving me such a glowing introduction. Yeah? Now, juggling is a very specialized art, so you like not to have any distractions. So, thank you, Mr. Daniels. Now, it must be remembered that I'm from Boston, by the way. Juggling is a very specialized trade. It means that if you're a juggler, you most certainly are not a comedian. So, I shall now perform a very difficult and complex juggling trick with 3 of these Skittles.
But you've got 4 there. Ah! Get on with it.
Right. Now, watch closely, cameraman, because, people in the audience will see this, but perhaps not at home.
Yes,
I'm sorry, that didn't quite go according to...
It was very good. Get off. Ah! Great. Okay. Now, next trick. Now, I'd like a member of the audience to volunteer for this trick. Now, let's see. Rub the nose. Rub the hands. Itch to the bottom. You, madam. You, madam. On you come. May I also invite, shut up, may I also invite my lovely assistant, Debbie. My, Debbie, you look remarkably like that young American I was on a few minutes ago. Anyway, what's your name?
Not Paul.
Damn, Jean, what a horrible name. Her name's Jean.
Oh, dear.
Now,
That's terrible.
Debbie here will escort you onto the magical table. Now,
This way, Paul. This way.
that way, Debbie.
Okay, Paul.
Here we go, folks. Round of applause.
Get down. Get down.
Shut up, what is? You just stand there and look lovely, Debbie. Now. Now, Jean, how do you feel?
It's uncomfortable.
What did he say, Debbie?
She said it's uncomfortable,
You
Paul.
silly old bag. That's all we want. If you're uncomfortable, that's fine. Now, Debbie will now go and get my magical saw. On you go, Debbie.
There's your saw, Paul.
Thank you, Debbie. Your voice has changed. Good, never mind. Off you go. Right. Are you ready, Jean?
Yes.
Good. I think that was a yes. Here we go. Oh, what a tough battle. Oh, isn't this lovely, isn't it? Now, Debbie, would you like to come back on? Are you still alive? Here we go. Now that's magic. Ah. Well, that's another show come to an end, and a jolly good one, I don't think. And another happy volunteer, don't you think, Debbie?
Well, I'm not really all that sure, Paul.
No, you wouldn't be, would you? Because you're a silly cow. Now that's magic. Yes, Paul.
And now for something completely different.
Is this some kind of joke?
And now for your entertainment, it's time for the Mike Harding Show! Yeah! Good. Woo. Cool, Mike, cool.
Cheers, mate. Right.
They're rioting in Africa. They're starving.
drink. The whole world is festering with unhappy souls. The French hate the Germans hate the Poles. Italians hate Yugoslavs, South Africans hate the Dutch, and I don't like anybody very much.
This is dead boring. When's the bus due? I've seen the 21 here for half an hour or more. No? Awful cold, eh? I know!
The pussycat ate the dumpling, the pussycat ate the dumpling. Mama stood by and she cried, my oh my, the pussycat ate the dumpling.
It's cold it is. When's the bus due?
I don't know. Oh, here's the bus now!
All right, let's have you and you, get filling. Company, fight for it. You're in the army now. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. The day you start in the army game, you think you'll surely die of shame. 1,000 soldiers take your name, then stand around and gloat. They shave your whiskers and cut your hair. They give you something proud to wear. The trousers don't fit anywhere, and neither does the coat. They read you the rules, they lend you the tools, they teach you to be a soldier. So when you get caught.
Well, what did it say? It's over there!
Life as a detective can be rough these days. Ever since my injuries in the war. Well, that's all for now, folks. Yes, we hope you enjoyed it.
See you next year.
Bye.
Thank you.
thank you very much.